And then the next thing you guys did, well, this was what we did first. This was when, actually this is all gonna be upside down for you guys, isn't it? This is when we came up with some different types of letters. So sorry that first one was upside down. And then you went ahead and did some different designs. All right, that one was a no because it was all in the middle and it wouldn't be very interesting, but that one was a good one. So those are some of my examples. And you were able to get this pie shape right here by tracing your paper that you made, the circle, but you wanted to trace your circle when it was in pie form. So that's where I got all those. So you want to do 4 of those, so that would give you 4 chances to make a good one. Then you pick your favorite one. Let's see if I have my favorite one in here. See if I can find it. I think it was this one. It was this one right here. Yes, it was. So I have a little piece of masking tape. If you don't have any masking tape at home, you could just hold this down really sturdily with your finger. If you used a piece of Scotch tape, you just want to be careful that you don't rip up your paper because it's a little stickier. So I went over with my ebony pencil and I traced that. And then I went ahead and transferred this onto my circle. All right, I have a few different ones going on here. Let's see if I can find a blank one. So I know some of you guys didn't really start this yet and you're starting at square one, and that's fine. So I've actually already used this tracing paper for a whole project. So it is going to have graphite on both sides, but what you would do is go ahead and put it graphite side down, and you're going to trace over the whole thing. Here, go grab a pencil. Okay, so I don't have a ebony pencil right now. An ebony pencil, this is just a regular number 2 pencil. And if for some reason you did leave your ebony pencil at school, no big deal. Just go ahead and use your number 2 pencil. It just won't be quite as dark. But you know what? It's still gonna work. Everything will be okay. So I'm just tracing over all my lines. Now yours is going to look a little different because you are tracing it for the first time. So you're getting that graphite down on this side of the pie piece right now. But since I've used my tracing paper a lot, it's very thick, it's very dark, and it's on both sides. And this actually works better if you only had a number 2 pencil. It works better if you have a dull pencil tip. I don't know what's going on with this one. Okay, so, and voila, I have my transfer. So I'm going to rotate this just a little. So if I choose to go this way, I would pick up my paper and I'm going to flop it down that way. So that means that this should mirror on the other side. Now I have my little piece of tape. I can pull off that tape. This tape has been on here for a really long time, so hopefully it's not gonna rip my tracing paper. Right, so I'm gonna carefully take my tape off. If you have Scotch tape, you gotta be super, super, super careful. But masking tape is nice because you can peel it off a little more easily. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that on there. And then I'm going to go ahead and trace. And I'm going to go around my whole design doing the same thing. And if these don't line up all the way, it's all right. You're just going to go ahead and make them line up with your pencil when you take the tracing paper off. And if you miss a little section, you can just imagine where that would have been and you can fill it in with your pencil. The more exact you are with your tracing, the better your transfer is going to come out. Okay, so that actually came out pretty good. This area got a little bit wacky, so I'm just going to pretend it met there and all is good. I'll peel my tape off. So this was going like, let me rotate this a little bit. This was going like this, so I'm going to flip-flop it going that way. So you will know that you have put it the right way because this image right here is going to touch and mirror itself. And as you can see, it's getting a little bit weird up here. That's all right. As you start transferring, it might become a little off. In addition, I am not certain that this is the actual piece of pie I used for this design, so that might make it a little off too. But it'll just add some character. That's what I'm gonna say. Once you get this all colored in, you're not really going to notice that so much anyway, because there'll be a lot of lines on here, a lot of colors. Oops, I missed one. So if you pull this off and you say, oh, hey, I missed one, you just stick it back down and then you fill in what you missed. All right, there we go. So I'm gonna go all the way around with my tracing paper until I meet back at this one here. All right, I'll meet you back with a new video.